So hello everyone, thank you for your patience. I've just been made aware that our guest is now able to join us. So Nana, if you can hear us, can you kindly put your camera on so we can get this party started?
Hello, hi, hello.
Hello Nana, it's good to
Hi,
see you.
same here.
Um,
Wow, finally. Hello, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon. And my apologies, but it's been a technical, you know how it is. We're trying to get online and we're trying to make sure that everything is working properly. So do forgive me. Usually I like to be well ahead of time, as you guys know. There's a lot of people on the call on this line. Louisa, thank you so much.
you're welcome. So are you ready to rock, Nana?
I think I am.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. It's an honor and pleasure to have you today. Today is the first version episode we have of Agility TV, and we have with us the one and only Nana Bambara Aban. I love the name Nana Bambara Aban because, as you can see from the name, he's larger than life. This guy is agility personified, right? He is the brains behind Akaditi. He's the director, sorry, he's the CEO, I beg your pardon, sir. The CEO and of Akaditi. Also likes to be called as the product owner of Akaditi, so he's going to be telling us all about that. He's also the brains behind Agile in Africa, so he brought agility to Africa, which we're all interested to hear about, as well as he does Scrum Day in London, and now we also have Agility TV. Yay, Nana, thank you so much for coming today. It's a pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you for inviting me to and for being the host as well. So thank you, really. It's great to see you, Louisa. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. I know one shouldn't be saying it like this, but I think COVID and working remotely is treating me well because I don't have to travel a lot for work. So it's all by His
Yeah.
grace.
I have to say that, I don't know if you guys know that Corona actually translates into crown. It means crown, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go check it out. So it means crown. It's all the little spikes on the head of the virus, and it looks like
Right.
a crown.
Ooh.
And so Corona actually translates into crown in English. And so I have to say that this crown has really been a crown because it's been incredible because this has been one of my most successful and most incredible
Right.
periods of my life. I have achieved the most amount of success.
Wow.
I have, as you guys can see, I have lost 30 kg. I used to be 126.8. I am now 96.5, and I have lost 30 kg. The pot belly is gone. The one pack is gone. The six pack is back. But more than that, it's really just becoming a vegetarian, changing my lifestyle, and showing people that transformation agile is something that you can apply to yourself.
Wow.
I guess that's just my story. I'm now doing the Ironman training, and I'm going to be
Wow.
doing the American Marine Army training.
Oh, wow.
I'm jogging on the beach. I'm jogging on the mountaintop. So there's a lot that I'm doing, and it's exciting because it's all happening during this Corona. Because the last 10 years we've been talking about agile and digital, and people and industry has not been listening, and all of a sudden we're getting so much requests from people. So this is really exciting. So I'm glad today that we're doing the Akaditi Agility TV. the
Oh, that
launch.
is awesome. That is amazing to hear because there's so much negativity and fear going around. So it's nice to hear good stories and positive stories, and nice to hear how you're fusing agility into everything. Like I said earlier, you're agility personified. So Nana, if someone asked you, who is Nana Bambara Aban, who would you say you are?
I would first of all say that in the business world, I am a socially responsible entrepreneur. I only do businesses that will benefit humankind. And I don't get involved in businesses that will not benefit humankind. And so you may want to call me a socially responsible entrepreneur. So I am an entrepreneur, an investor, and I am also a philanthropist because we have a charity which, it's all about adopting orphanages, not just one child, but every child in the orphanage, we adopt them. Yeah. And so if you want to describe Nana, Nana is a modern day Robin Hood character, is a modern day Batman, is a modern day Superman, is a modern day Spider-Man, but it's also a modern day Shango, is a modern day Ogun, it's a modern day Tutankhamun, it's a modern day Pharaoh. For me, I cannot describe Nana without thinking about our great and rich African history.
Right.
From civilization that we gave the world, and to religion and spirituality, and many other, and technology. So Nana basically is a son of Africa.
Awesome. Awesome. That is super, Nana. And I know that Akaditi is just gone global and it's doing so many amazing things. Let's start off with the name Akaditi, and what does Akaditi mean and why the name Akaditi? Because the moment you hear the name Akaditi, people go, that's an interesting name. So why the name Akaditi?
So thank you. The name Akaditi, it's from the Frafra language of northern Ghana. And Akaditi, it means the chop. As you know, in Pidgin English, when they say the chop, it means it doesn't take bribe. Yeah. Right. And I don't like bribe. I don't like doing things that will compromise my values. Yeah. And seriously, certain things will compromise your values. And so for me, I wanted us to have a name that will carry us far into the future, a name that has a purpose, and a name that on its own, even without a vision statement, it already tells you what the company is about. And so Akaditi means, if we translate it into English, it probably will translate into incorruptible. And incorruptible basically for me means that we will always do the right thing even when nobody is looking.
Right. Awesome. And you just mentioned about the vision without telling us what the vision is. So what's the vision of Akaditi and why this vision?
The vision really is all about empowering people to do great things together. And I just feel that we've been dealing with a certain level of consciousness as a civilization, as a human civilization. And this consciousness has been very on the low frequency, in the sense that not many people are able to achieve their potential because they have a lot of personal stuff. Not many people are also able to understand the purpose and the meaning of life, which is really to help people and to be kind and to be compassionate. And so, for me personally, there's no difference between what I think in business and what I think in terms of my personal values. So to a large extent, the way I see it is that Akaditi is really bringing about a change. Is bringing about a change in our thinking, in the way we operate. It's really hard work, the stuff we've been doing, but it's very incredibly rewarding as well. So yeah, there's thanks for that, because you're just making me you're making me think back to, 10 years ago when we started Akaditi, and now looking and just thinking back and why Akaditi. So Akaditi really is about introducing this new awareness to the world that we need to do things differently. So one of the things that we have in Akaditi is what I call the H2H. So the next T-shirt will be H2H.
Okay.
And H2H basically means human to human.
Okay.
It's just really a way of de-labeling and taking away all the labels to make sure that it's not about B2C, which is business to customer, or B2E, business to employee, or B2G, business to government, or B2B, business to business. No, it's not about all of those models. It's really about H2H, which is human to human.
Okay.
And I really do think that this is what Akaditi is all about: empowering people to do great things together. And that's the vision, to empower people to do great things together. And that's what we're trying to do in the private sector, in the public sector, but also in the communities as well that we find ourselves.
That is amazing. It's just amazing to hear. I'm just thinking, Nana, you've been doing with Akaditi, you've been doing so many great things here in the West with massive customers like KLM, Capital One. So why did you bring Akaditi to Ghana and Africa? Why? What's pushing you to bring Akaditi to Africa and to Ghana?
I just felt that if agile and lean startup and design thinking and systems thinking, and if Kanban and XP and all of these wonderful practices were helping organizations and even the British government, the American government, and other governments to get better at what they're doing, to improve what they're doing, to improve product delivery, to improve time to market, to really find ways to satisfy the citizens and customers. If the British government is using it for Ministry of Justice, like where Goke is working, and if they're using it at the home office, if they're using it in the National Health Service, the NHS,
right.
If the American Army is using Agile, then, if all of these companies like Google and many others are busy adopting new ways of working, new practices, new leadership models, then personally, I just thought Africa's been set back 400 years. Millions of our people were stolen from Africa and taken away. And then we faced this colonialism for like 100 years. And, the whole continent, people look at the continent and say, why is Africa not performing? Why is Africa not doing great? Why is Africa not trying to be like the rest of the world? Well, guess what? Africa gave the world civilization. Africa created science and mathematics and all kinds of other things. And out of Africa, all human beings came out of Africa. And, science and Professor Leakey in Kenya has gone far to basically prove, all of this wonderful stuff that every human being on the planet has an African DNA. This is where I get really controversial now, because now CEO of Akaditi, you're not supposed to be talking philosophy and politics, right? But sorry, I mean, this is like, no, sorry. I am unapologetic about the truth and about history. And I really do want to say that because we've been set back 400 years, we've been set back in nearly 100 years from colonialism, and then we have this independence today, which is seriously a mess. We have an association of unemployed graduates. We have millions of graduates every year in Nigeria and Ghana, Liberia, who have no jobs. We have young women on the streets doing prostitution in mass numbers, and they have university degrees. We have people struggling with all kinds of diseases. We have so much poverty. And so for me, Agile was a no-brainer. I am looking for anything that we can use to bring about a change in Africa, a change in the world. And, I've been in Holland with KLM, I've been in the UK with Capital One Bank, I've been in different places. And I have to say that it's not just Africa. The whole world is, as you can see behind me, And if you go on LinkedIn, I am known as, well, the god of dreams, so Morpheus is the god of dreams, right? In Greek mythology. And so dreams, and then Morpheus in the Matrix is red pill, blue pill. So red pill, I can show you how things really are broken, and blue pill, well, if you want to assume that everything is okay, well, that's fine. I can also give you a blue pill for that. But I am dealing with people who really want the red pill, because these are people who want to see that the world is broken and we need to fix it. And it's not about white and black. It's not about, some of the nonsense that we've been dealing with. Personally, it's about humanity, and it's about us trying to find agility in order for us to be able to cope with the changing times. And so for me, it's really bringing Agile to Africa was really a no-brainer 10 years ago, because I really felt that Africa really needs this. It really needs this. We need to catch up. We need not just to catch up, we need to go beyond catch up. And I really do think that if we're able to bring Agile into Africa, which we've done in the last 10 years, and if we're able to show people what is the art of what is possible,
Right.
if we're able to show people what is possible with Agile, for example, a particular bank where we're able to deliver stuff reduced from 24 months to less than 3 months.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
From 24 months to 3 months. I mean, if we can bring the African Renaissance and transformation from 10 years or 20 years and bring it to 3 years or less, maybe we can see, or maybe even 5 years perhaps, because we want to see a new Africa, a new African personality. And, if we can do this with agility practices, then we can speed up and catch up, and also go beyond catching up, and start to do things that are really, really in line with who we are. Because seriously speaking, Africa is the birthplace of civilization and the greatest human endeavors. And if we look at Africa as the Holy Land, as the motherland, somewhere we call Asasiya, Mother Earth, where we come from, I really do feel that we can give so much more to the world. If we're able to solve the problems in Africa, we can solve the problems anywhere.
That's
and the next biggest frontier, by the way, that right now as we speak, the next biggest opportunity in the world for business is Africa. And please, people should mark my words.
Nana is prophesying here for us.
Yeah, I am really, please mark my words, because Africa is the next biggest frontier in terms of new opportunities, new technologies, space travel, building new, pyramids, or new inventions, new cures for diseases and all of that. I really do believe that we have a possibility right now, and it is happening right now as we speak, that things are changing. Agile is just the accelerator.
That is awesome. That is just awesome. It's just amazing listening to you, because one can immediately tell how passionate you're about this topic. But then you were saying that Akaditi's been in Africa for 10 years, and that you were just telling us about how you reduced the processes for a bank to about 3 months. If you could just tell us briefly the inroads, some of the things you've done and what you offer as a business, that would be amazing. So that for those online who are watching us, those that are going to be watching us later, if they were looking for businesses or someone to partner with in Africa with regards to agility, they could know what kind of services you offer. And, just a brief synopsis of what you've done so far, so they can have a good picture in their mind.
Okay. So Akaditi is primarily a tech company. And as a tech company, we've created SokoPay, which is basically a payment solution for Africa and the African diaspora. We have also created Soko Shopper, which is basically a response again to the world that for Africa and the African diaspora. So Soko Shopper. We have created Soko Delivery. We have also created Sika Bank, which is an online bank, which is going to be launched next year. We've also created Soko Index, which is basically a mobile credit scoring system. Now, when you look at all of this, we call all of these products World Soko.
Mm-hmm.
World is world and soko is market. In Swahili, the word soko is market. So soko pay is market payments. Soko shopper is, you know, market shopping. And it's very simple for people to understand. So we're a tech company,
Mm-hmm.
but we also do transformation consulting and training and coaching services. We help organizations like KLM, Capital One Bank, Ordnance Survey. We've done things at Monetize. We're doing things with Fidelity Bank. There's MTN, Vodafone in Ghana, MTN in Ghana. We're doing stuff with the Ghana Ports Authority and many other organizations that we're currently, and WAC, you know, we're working with different organizations in West Africa. Coca-Cola is an incredible organization as well. We're helping them with different things. And so, you know, it's taken a while, but now companies are beginning to realize that, you know, what we bring to the market is something completely different and very unique. And all of these organizations in Europe and globally and Africa realize that they cannot do things the same old way.
Right.
You know, times have changed and they need to adapt to change. They need to deal better with uncertainty.
Right.
So we have all of these tech products, but we do consulting, which is the Akaditi Agile Services.
Right.
And then we also do the events. We do Scrum Day London. We're going to be doing Scrum Day Barbados. We're going to be doing all kinds of other events in Mexico. But we do Agile in Africa, which is the global flagship for Africa, what we do in Africa. We've done Agile in Gambia, Agile in Nigeria. We're doing Agile in South Africa tomorrow.
Woo-hoo.
Tomorrow, Agile in South Africa. We've got great people on the platform, really awesome people. We're also going to be doing Agile in Rwanda. We've done Agile in Nigeria, which was a huge success. So thanks to Theodora and everyone else in Nigeria and the team in Ghana. We're doing a lot of events. So events, and we help companies, and we want to help countries, and we also want to help the public sector. So we do all of these transformation services, events to raise awareness, to connect people, to bring about the change in our thinking, but we also do technology. So we're not just, you know, presenting stuff or think about this thing. We're doing stuff as well. And we're also into organic farms. So we just went into organic farming, where we're going to be putting the Soko Pay and Soko Shopper, Soko Index, and all the different Soko delivery on top of the farm, so that we can now use the farm to basically, you know, produce food and produce medicines and different things. Like I told you, I was like 126.8 kg. I became a vegetarian. I did a personal transformation. So I created an agile approach with my backlog. And then I went into a weekly agenda or sprint. And now I am 96.5. And not just 96.5, but my gout is gone. My diabetes is gone. My cholesterol is gone. My smoking is gone. And you can see I am looking incredible. I'm feeling incredible. I jog on the beach. I jog up the mountains. I have used this Corona period or this pandemic, you know, whatever you want to call it, to become better, stronger, fitter, healthier, and more successful. And all of this is because I am inspired with my, you know, with my history, my culture as an African. I'm inspired by that, and I feel that we, you know, the organic farming, the medicines, and all of that. Yeah. So this is technology with organic coming together, and we're going to be packaging, processing, and marketing things on Soko Shopper. So we're a tech company, but we do transformation. And before I forget, sorry, we've got people on the line from Angola. My brother, Miguel, thank you. We've also done consultancies with companies like British Petroleum in Angola. And I love Angola. And I really want to go back to Angola. Because of the lockdown, we had to come back to Ghana. And I really love Angola. So basically, yeah, we're a tech company, and we do transformation, and we do events. And so we also do certification. We have a certification body. So for the first time, like Scrum.org or Scrum Alliance, we've now established a certification body for agile professionals in Africa.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. It's
exactly.
So Akaditi in itself is just agility personified in every sense of the word. That Absolutely. Is so amazing. And now we have Akaditi Agility TV.
Yeah.
What is that? How did that come about, Nana?
Well, I have to say that the Akaditi Agility TV was primarily inspired by this idea that we want to fill in the gaps. Yeah, we want to make sure that between our conferences, we want to fill in the gaps to make sure that we're not stopping. That these conferences don't happen every day. Yeah, they happen like 2-3 months apart, and so we want to make sure that every week we have interviews with key people around the world. Dave West, Ken Schwaber, Jeff Sutherland. Cockburn and different people, and we'll be interviewing Dean Leffenwell, from SAFE, and Ken Schwaber from Scrum.org, and so many other people. So we want to be filling in these gaps, with good content. We want to keep people engaged and to keep people in this flow that we can't stop. We have to keep making sure that between these conferences, we can fill in the gaps with knowledge, with content. People are sitting down in their homes like what we're doing right now. And, we can connect, we can do so much together. And so for me personally, the way I see it is that this is really an incredible opportunity for us to do more and to be more, So
that is awesome. To do more and to be more. That is amazing. Do you have a target audience for Agility TV?
Well, the target audience for me are all the people in the grassroots, in the ghetto, in Africa, because I am a rural man. I come from a very large royal family, but I've never really been excited by the ostentatious wealth and the nonsense of the wealthy. I really do sympathize and empathize with very poor people. So for me, this whole thing we're doing is designed, if I can take Agile and Scrum and Kanban or whatever, for me, it's all about agility. I don't really care much about Agile and all that. It's all about agility. If something else gives me agility, you want to call it Takashi. If Takashi gives me agility, then my delivery model is Takashi. If it's in Yoruba, that's in Ga, or is Hausa, I think. In Yoruba, for those on the line, like my brother Ola and many others on the line, in Yoruba, if we call Agile Ogboju, if Ogboju gives me Takashi, if Ogboju gives me an edge, if Ogboju gives me common sense, then I want to do Ogboju. It's not about Agile. Agile for me is just a label. It's about agility. It's about being the best in anything that you apply yourself to. And if Agile gives me that, okay, I'll use it. But guess what? If tomorrow we call it Ogboju or Takashi, then
so be it.
Yeah. I don't care, for me, and going forward, I would love, and we are doing it right now, we're designing something that a flavor of Agile specifically for Africa. It takes our great African history into recognition, Black history, and also it looks at our situation today and says, how can we bring back our greatness? How can we be better, be more today? Looking at our past, bringing Agile into it, and using sprints and using backlogs. How can we create a better civilization, a better company, a better community, a better farm, a better business? How can we do more and be more? And I think this is for me where I'm really coming from, and where I'm really getting excited about different thinking that we can bring into play. So wherever you go in Africa, for example, Sierra Leone, which I know you've been in Sierra Leone for many years. In Sierra Leone, they say, the body the inside cloth. We tell God, thank you. The body the inside cloth. We tell God, thank you. In Nigeria, they said, the body, oh boy, the body deal. I say, how now, body deal. It said, now condition make a crayfish bend. What does that mean? Condition make crayfish bend. It means naturally you are on your way, but sometimes circumstances come that make things difficult. And one of the things I really love in Nigeria as well is this term, because I'm partly from there as well, right? Yeah, and also Ghana and some other places. And it's no condition is permanent. No condition is permanent. That no condition is permanent. Yeah. Believe in yourself. No condition is permanent. No matter who you are today and what you are today and where you are today and what your situation is, there is something in you which is greater than every obstacle and challenge in your life. And this is exactly when I talk about agility on a personal level, I'm talking about your personal belief system. When I talk about agility in business, I'm talking about your vision, your values, your strategic objectives, your roadmap. When I talk about agility in community, I'm talking about how you maintain your farms, your community, you clean your environment, you build houses, you use local materials. When I talk about agility in technology, how can we create solar power, new spaceships? Because our ancestors, like the Dogon people of Mali and many other people from ancient Kemet, Egypt, we saw clearly that the technology we had 3, 4, 5,000 years ago is far superior to what we see today. So for me, it's all about how can we bring and connect these things together? The past, what has happened, and today. Because for me, agility is all about possibility thinking.
Okay. So just in a nutshell, are we saying that our target audience for Agility TV is the poor? Is it everyone that is agile? Is it the African audience? Or is it anyone that is interested to hear the African version of agility?
Everything that you've said.
I just wanted to clarify that.
So it's ghetto people, my people in the ghetto. It's grassroots people. It's poor people everywhere in the world. It's people who are sick in hospitals. It's people who are suffering in war zones like in Syria. It's people who are suffering in parts of Africa, in Sudan and perhaps in Somalia. It's people who are struggling around the world. So for me, it's human to human, H to H. So it's really all about liberating our minds from all of these labels of religion, politics, democracy, demonstration of craziness, and to all kinds of other, consciousness thinking, to liberate the mind, to get the mind out of the gutter so that we can begin to think, like gods and goddesses.
Okay. That is awesome. And what platforms are we to expect this Akaditi Agility TV on?
Every platform where we can, so YouTube and different places, we're going to be on different platforms. And it's just basically an opportunity for us to use every TikTok, Instagram, all the social media. So we're going to be everywhere. So frankly speaking, this is really an opportunity for us to shine what we do best. We've come a long way, and again, Agility TV, Akaditi Agility TV is a gift. We're giving this gift back again to the community. So we want people to realize that Akaditi Agility TV is really all about connecting people, and that's basically it. Connecting people with great ideas. For example, I can show you using an agile approach how you in Africa or any part of the world can reduce the construction of your property by 70% by using local material.
Ooh,
There's so many things I can show you.
I'm sensing another session then with Nana to show us exactly that.
Yes. And fishing and local agriculture, using local fertilizers. There's so many things. And also, there's so many things that we can bring to the table. So for me personally, it's the communities and the grassroots, it's the people in management, it's people who are executive business leaders, it's people who are presidents of countries, and people at every level, wherever we find them. Because right now, as you know, Corona and this pandemic has leveled the playing field again. Companies have lost billions. Countries have lost billions. Right now, if you don't put any racism in my way, and if you don't put any inferiority thinking in my way or any obstacles in my way because I'm Black, if you don't put anything in my way, I can actually perform at a very high level. I can be a high performer because I don't have a rope tied around my waist when I'm trying to run a 100 meters race with all the other countries in the world. And that rope around my waist is that we have to address things like slavery and colonization and what is done to Africa. And we also have to address issues like Black Lives Matter. We're waking up the consciousness of the world. And people might say, I bet you right now my staff and team are thinking, oh God, Nana, oh my goodness, what is he doing? He said political stuff, he said all these incredible things. But that's me, my business and my personal life is one and the same. I can't divorce the two. So I can't separate the two. And really seriously, if we look at what's going on in Africa, I think we need agility a lot. We really do need agility. We need people who can come in and help to boost things. We need startups, more startups. There's really incredible things going on. I come across really incredible people every day, and I am so excited. I feel so blessed. And I have really incredible people around the world. We've got people in KLM, we got people around the world, we got people in Capital One, we got people in Ordnance Survey, and these are brothers and sisters who have a different complexion from me. Yeah, they just feel me. They know me. They know they can feel me. Yeah, we got people in Scrum.org in the US and everywhere in the world. I just have pure love, you know, and essentially Akaditi is all about bringing the pride back to our people. I don't want to feel like, you know, I have to be a second-class citizen when I'm dealing with people who are not Africans. Yeah, I don't want to feel like I have to pretend not to be black and I have to pretend to be European or English when I'm dealing with my European brothers and sisters. I want to be African, because in being pro-African, I'm not being anti-anything. I'm just being myself. It's what the Creator made me to be. So for me personally, I have many friends and brothers and sisters around the world of every complexion. They're Chinese, they're Indian, they're European, Caucasian, you know, they're American, Native American Indian, they're all over the world. And I love them to bits. And I just want them to know that, you know, we have been through a very, very deep experience, a Holocaust, a genocide, a horrific experience. And for me, Agile is a little bit more than business. Yeah, it's a life ambition that I want to use agility practices to see how we can bring things from where we are. You know, when I look at the potential and the beauty, we've got diamonds, we have gold, we have oil, we have so many things. And with all of these, and we have so many educated people, so many intelligent people. And I just really feel that we can do more. And we you know, you look at the beach in Africa, look at the different environments, things are really, I mean, I see the poverty, I see the pain and the struggle, and you must forgive me because I get very, very tearful when I talk like this. Yeah, it really upsets me. It really, really upsets me that people don't have to suffer. People don't need to be unemployed. People don't need to be sick. People don't need to be, but we just need better leadership. Yeah, we need people in business around the world. We need people in governments around the world. We just need people to have a bit more compassion, where we can make more money without the bribes. We can make more money without the back, you know, the sweeteners and all the foolish things we do behind the scenes and all of that nonsense that we do. We can make more money by just being open and transparent and helping our people. If we can help more people who are poor and destitute around the world, I really feel that, you know, we can create a better world economy. There's no point where 70% of the world is suffering and 30% who look different from me are enjoying. And even they, when you look at the Black Lives Matter, what happens recently with all the protests, you can see the white people, you can see Caucasian, you can see Chinese, Indian, and you can see different people around the world who are walking and marching with Black people. And this is why I say the world is ready for, well, it's been preparing for a new consciousness, and this is where we are. And I really do feel that white and Black and Indian, Chinese, and everyone, you know, we are at a point where we need to reevaluate who we are, what we want to see in business, how we want to create a new Dubai, a new Ghana, you know, a new America, a new Portugal, a new Angola, a new Ethiopia. How can we create a new world where we respect each other, where we show compassion to each other, where religion does not put me against you because I believe in my African traditional things, or I believe in African spirituality. So because you're a Christian or a Muslim, or Buddhist, automatically it means that you get put against me. Why do we reduce our minds to such foolishness when it's just a label? It's just what you do personally is up to you. And there's no reason for us to struggle and fight. And so for me, Agile, and looking at the Agile manifesto, the 4 values, and looking at the 12 principles and the Scrum values, when I put them together, it makes me feel good. And I really do feel that we can use it and do a lot in Africa.
Awesome. That is awesome. And so with this new Agility TV, how long is this going to last? Is this going to be?
It ain't going to stop. It's going to be well beyond my grave. And by the way, I don't think I'm going to die. You know what Fela Kuti said in Nigeria? Fela Kuti said, Anikulapo. Anikulapo. You know what Anikulapo is? No. I have death in my pocket. So okay. I will die because Malcolm X is not dead, right? No. Martin Luther King is not dead. Marcus Garvey is not dead. Amen is not dead. And, you know, Tutankhamun and many of our great ancestors in Zinga, Nana of the Ashantis, and many other great people are not dead. and they're live. So I don't think this is Agility TV. I'll be talking to you from my grave. Trust me. I'll be sending you.
Awesome.
I'll be sending you Agility TV interviews. They'll be recorded and recorded and recorded.
As long as you don't send it personally to me in my dreams, I ain't got a problem with that. I was told by Jemima that they had a short video they wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
So we
Brilliant.
would show the video for a minute, and then we will come back, and then after that we'll just open the floor to see if anyone has questions before we just move on to the closing remarks. So Jemima and team, we're ready for you. Are you ready for us? Hello team, are you ready for us?
Okay, if they're taking, can we go through the questions? I can see some questions in the chat.
Yeah, Nana, just give us a second because Jemima says they're ready. So Jemima, if you can run with it, and then we'll come back to you, Nana. You would have so much time to talk because we've got about almost 14 minutes, so you will get enough time to answer the questions. So Jemima, do you want to take over now and then show us the video you wanted us to see? By the way, Nana, I want one of those.
Ola says he wants one as well. Ola.
Okay, so we'll just get the video showing.
Where's James? Jejom, where's your video? Jejom.
Or should we go to the questions whilst, because it seems like the screen is frozen. I can't see coming
please, up. Can I declare as the product owner that we will be doing the Agile in Angola. I would like to do Agile in Angola this year in November.
Okay.
So Miguel and Susanna, please, for those of us on the line from Angola, hola, hola, hola. Definitely, we'll be doing Agile in Angola in November. So it means we need you as partners to help us, because we are going to help our brother, the president. I love that guy. We are going to help the president, our brother, because he's got some really cool ideas for Angola. So we want to bring Agile into the public sector, but also into the private sector. And you guys from Angola, you are going to be helping us as partners to raise awareness. It doesn't matter if it's 20 people or 30 people, or 40 people. We can create something that will change Angola. It just what matters most is that we start. We can just start, yeah. So let's see. Any other question? Let's see. Oh, more questions. Wow, look at this.
Yes, no.
Ah, wow.
So let's see. So I'm just looking to see, because some of them are statements and they're not questions, but I'll try to read from the top to the bottom.
Hello.
So hello.
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 Can I say something to Nana?
Yes, please. Who's speaking, please? Can we know your name?
Andrew from Anson Travel Consult.
Hello, Andrew. Please go ahead.
Nana, how are you?
Marvelous, marvelous. Absolutely wonderful. How you doing?
Fine. I'm sure you remember me, right?
I do remember you, Andrew. I certainly do.
I'm just using this opportunity to say thank you very, very much. I began to apply what I come for, and it's working for me 100%. So I'm grateful.
I'm glad to hear. I'm really glad.
Yeah, it's working for me. I'm able to achieve a lot in a short time because of what I applied from you.
Fantastic. I'm really pleased. I'm so pleased.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you so much, and keep doing good.
Thank you. I feel blessed.
I have no regrets coming on board. I have no regrets. I don't regret it a second.
Oh God, you just inspired me again. Gosh, this is keeping me alive.
And if you go to the moon, I will still follow you, Nana. If you have a conference on the moon, I will still follow you.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for that.
Sure.
And we know that Nana has someone following him all the way to the moon and back, which is good. We're happy to hear things are working for you, Andrew, because I also noticed that you put a statement that you were using it for your travel agency, and and it was really successful. This is just a testament to the kind of work that Nana and his team, the Akaditi team, are doing in Ghana with regards to training and supporting people through their transition. So anybody looking for that, not only in Ghana, but in the whole of Africa, then contact the Akaditi team. Nana, can you give us your website, please?
So the website is akaditi.com, is AKA and DITI and .com. So let me just see if I can give you our, okay, so that's akaditi.com.
Okay, so that's www.akaditi.com for anybody if you go there. And they offer, like Nana was saying, they do all this amazing transformation stuff. So looking for anything transformation, Nana and the team are the ones to contact. We've had, what is that? So I'm just looking to see any more comments. Does anybody have any more questions? Oh, there's an interesting one. Someone is asking, how many nanas do you have in your team?
I think we've got roughly about 10 or more nanas. To be honest, I think actually in Ghana alone and Africa, probably I suspect very much that we probably would have at least 500.
Oh, okay.
I have about 1,200 who have been, I'm constantly in touch with. Okay, so let me say that I do a daily motivation every day, which is called Reflections on Adinkra. And Reflections on Adinkra, basically, it's a daily motivation from Africa. I've been doing it for the last 10 years. And today, we have over 3 million readers today. And it's been a huge success. I keep getting messages from all over the world. People on the call right now have these messages in every day. And I keep getting really seriously inspiring messages every day telling me how great these daily motivational messages, and it's 365 messages in the year. It doesn't matter whether it's Christmas or Sunday. It doesn't matter when I'm having what some may call a bad day. It doesn't matter, because I believe that people really appreciate these messages, and consistency is the evidence of belief. If you believe that something is good for you, you keep doing it. So consistency is the evidence of belief. And I always say, every single day when you wake up, keep smiling at the person in the mirror.
Awesome. Thank you. There's another question for Susan, who says, how do you ensure people working with you share the same passion, Nana?
So this comes down to having this agile way of working. So we keep visiting our values and looking at the culture and thinking, okay, how can we make things better? So because we run the business in an agile way. We're not just selling agile. Yeah, we use it as well to run the company. And we have speakers in Portuguese, in Spanish, in Arabic, in English, in French, and all the other languages, in Yoruba, with Swahili. We have Anakan, we have in Ga Eve. And so, we're not just using agile and selling that to the public. We're using it to run our business. And because of that, we do continuous improvement with the retrospectives, where we're able to continuously improve. And when we do that, we're able to take ideas into the next time box, the next delivery, and we keep improving as we go along. So inbuilt into our way of working is the Agile Manifesto, the 12 principles from the 12 Agile principles, and then the 5 Scrum values. We bring it all together, and it's not easy, I have to say. Yeah, it's not easy. It's been incredibly tough because it's been different. Yeah, it's a different way of working, self-managing, self-organizing, faster time to market, managing bottlenecks and impediments, speaking up, being courageous, having this level of focus. All of these things are difficult when people have not been trained, in a certain way. They've been trained in the old way. And so we have to train people, but also we have to coach them as well. And that applies to executives, presidents, or executives, to managers, ministers, and those who are managing directors and whoever they are, and then to people, officers on the shop floor. So this old way is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Prince 2, Waterfall, and all the others, PMI, it's not bad. It's still very relevant to what we need today. It's just that Agile just came in to optimize them.
Right.
And so now you have Prince 2 with Agile, PMI with ACP, then you have MSP with Agile, managing successful programs, MSP. So you have all of these traditional standards and even ISO, which is incorporating Agile. Ooh. And so, it's getting more exciting now as we look around us. So,
that is awesome. That is awesome. Sorry, no.
That's it.
I've just been made aware that the video is now available. So team, do you want to go ahead?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Please go ahead then.
Great.
Hello guys, my name is Jemima Okai and I am the Global Events Promoter for Akaditi Limited. You ever thought Agile was a very difficult concept to understand, right? Today, I'm going to clear that misconception. I'm going to try to explain Agile to you in a very short minute. So imagine you want to build a house. You have a wife. First, you need a very good foundation. You need a wall, you need a roof. You may decide to get the porch, a terrace, swimming pool, and other things in your house. Now let's break it down. The house is the product. You are the product owner. Your wife is the stakeholder because her opinion matters at every stage. Your neighbor is a scrum master because she keeps the team spirit up. And every meeting or discussion you have every 2 weeks becomes your sprint planning. So the pool, the terrace, and other things you include in the house is your product backlog. So you see, it's very simple. Agile is not so difficult. Kindly join me at Akaditi Limited and know more about Agile and Scrum. Visit us today on www.akaditi.com. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, team. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your patience and being agile with all our systems being interesting. We'll just ask Nana to give, because I've checked there's no more questions, so we'll just ask Nana to give us the closing statement before we end. Nana, you've got a minute.
So I'd like to encourage everyone, let's look at agility practices. Let's look at basically what Agile is all about. Let's look at Scrum, Kanban, and all the other practices, design thinking. Let's see how we can apply it to our country, our businesses, our families, our communities. This is something that's not related, not just to IT, but is related to everything that we want to do in life in terms of optimizing what we currently do or changing what we currently do. So I am encouraging everyone to try to explore the possibilities that we have now, especially now after this pandemic or during this pandemic and after. We have a great opportunity to do more and to be more. So Akaditi, making the world a better place by empowering people to do great things together. That's our vision, making the world a better place. Okay, sounds like some cliche, old something, but you know what? We believe in it. We want to make the world a better place by empowering people to do great things together. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is our maiden episode of Agility TV. We would be bringing you a lot of amazing speakers, a lot of amazing topics. If you also have topics you want us to discuss, send us an email. Just go to the Akaditi website and just send an email. It will come to us. We would be, Nana, stop it. We would also be posting this video on all social media platforms. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Please share with your friends, share with everyone. If you think you want to speak on Akaditi TV as well, contact us and the team. And thank you very much. Have a fruitful day. Stay safe. Remember, change is upon us, and we all have to change together for a better tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Have a wonderful
Bye.
day, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
God bless you all.
Thank you.
Hello,
God
guys.
bless you all.
My name is
Thank you.
and I am Akaditi Limited. You ever thought Agile was a very difficult concept to understand, right? Today, I'm going to clear that misconception. I'm going to try to explain Agile to you in a very short minute. So imagine you want to build a house. You have a wife. First, you need a very good foundation. You need a walls, you need a roof. You may decide to get the porch, a terrace, swimming pool, and other things in your house. Now let's break it down. The house is the product. You are the product owner. Your wife is the stakeholder because her opinion matters at every stage. Your neighbor is a scrum master because she keeps the team spirit up. And every meeting or discussion you have every 2 weeks becomes your sprint planning. So the pool, the terrace, and other things you include in the house is your product backlog. So you see, it's very simple. Agile is not so difficult. Can you join me at Akaditi Limited and know more about Agile? Visit us today on www.akaditi.com. Thank you. Bye.